Hi, everybody. Welcome to English Digest. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Tom.
It's day 2 of our Finland, a Wonderland unit, talking about the beautiful Scandinavian country of Finland, which I've never been to personally, and neither has Tom. But we're kind of spending a couple of days talking about the attractions there, what you can expect to find, where it's located. I did mention I ran into some Finnish kids while I was traveling as a college student. They were college students too, and they had excellent English. So they grow up learning English as a small child, so they're fluent.
All those people in Scandinavia seem to speak excellent English, so there's no point in studying Norse or Swedish or Finland, but Finnish.
Yeah.
But in any case here, you might want to learn some more about this place before you go there. It helps enhance your experience. But remember, last time we talked about some of the sights and sounds of Finland, especially if you go up north, you might stay in an igloo and you can see the northern lights there. You could also maybe go for a sleigh ride being pulled by a reindeer or huskies. And also you could check out the thousands of lakes there and all the islands. And also you could check out the very cosmopolitan capital city of Helsinki with its European charm.
Okay, guys, we're going to read through our article and then we'll be back. One of Scandinavia's most enduring traditions is the use of saunas, and Finland is no exception. In fact, sauna is a Finnish word, and the habit of using saunas has a long history in Finland. It's unclear when Finns began using saunas, but for many, they are viewed as a necessity and not merely a luxury. Traditionally, every home in Finland had a sauna, usually in a small separate cabin. To enjoy a sauna, you sit in a wooden cabin in the frozen reaches. While steam builds up all around you, you sweat profusely, but feel relaxed. It's as if you are watching all your worries evaporate from your pores. Aside from its many saunas, Finland also has a number of delicious local dishes, from the home-cooked to high cuisine. Game meats, such as moose, deer, and grouse, are all part of a typical Finnish meal. On Thursdays, a traditional meal consists of pea soup with a dessert pancake. Lohikaito, a creamy salmon soup, is common in Finland. Sausages and buttered breads, like those found in Germany, are also standard, as are cabbage rolls. Finland is known for its wintry weather, and in recent years, it has become an official home to Santa Claus. The town of Rovaniemi in the Lapland region is the site of the Santa Claus Village, a Santa-themed amusement park. The park features many quaint wooden buildings, including Santa Claus's main post office. Here, visitors can buy Christmas gifts and cards, and then have them sent from Santa Claus. They can even ask that the parcel not arrive until late December, just in time for Christmas. All of this winter fun, good food, and abundance of saunas helped Finland earn another title in 2010, the world's happiest country. If you need cheering up, why not visit Finland sometime?
It's now time for us to discuss today's lesson in detail, so let's get to it. And please don't be nervous. I'm sure you're all going to learn today's lesson just fine. Again, it's our lesson, Finland, a Wonderland. And something you might enjoy in Finland, especially during the cold winter, is a sauna. Let's find out about this. One of Scandinavia's most enduring traditions is the use of saunas, and Finland is no exception. We're talking about Scandinavia here, which again includes those countries in Northern Europe, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, and I guess Iceland. I guess technically could be Scandinavia there. Well, an enduring tradition is the use of saunas. If something is enduring, that means it has been going on for a long time, it is long-lasting, and it is continuing.
Now, it says here that this tradition of, just having saunas is very popular, and Finland is no exception. It's one of the countries in Scandinavia that loves them. If you're an exception, you're someone or something that's not included in a general statement, or you don't follow a particular rule. So Everybody loves saunas. It's very interesting that they love saunas. My father would be a good Finn or Finnish person because he loves saunas. In fact, sauna is actually a word from their own language.
It is.
Finnish. Finnish is the name of their language. And the habit of using saunas has a long history in Finland. So it goes way back. They've been sitting and using saunas, sitting in saunas and using saunas for a long, long time.
And it's a long tradition. It says here, it's unclear when Finns began using saunas, but for many they are viewed as a necessity and not merely a luxury. For us, a sauna is considered a luxury. You might be able to sit in a sauna if you check into a nice hotel. Some swimming pools in Taiwan have saunas built into them, but for us, most of the time, it's something we have to pay extra for, and we don't do it all the time. So it's a luxury, something that is extra that we pay more for, like a luxury bag, for example, like a Gucci bag or something. That's a luxury bag. But in this case, we don't really know when this tradition began, but it's been there for a long time. It's a necessity. They use it pretty much every day.
It's interesting what some people consider to be a luxury or something that's fun to do or fun to have, and others who think, oh, no, it's a necessity. I must have that. My father considers exercising every day a necessity. It doesn't matter what's happening. He always goes out to the gym at night. He feels like it keeps him healthy. And that's probably why he's lived such a healthy life. Well, traditionally, every home in Finland had a sauna. Wow, can you imagine every home having a sauna?
Wow.
Here in Taiwan? Wow, that's pretty amazing. It seems like a luxury and something that would be quite expensive. And usually they would have their sauna in a small separate cabin. So if something's separate from something else, it means they're not together. There is a distance between them. So you can imagine these people who have homes don't live in big apartment buildings like we do here, or maybe even big cities like New York or Hong Kong. They have their own home, and probably in the backyard they have another little cabin. And in the cabin, that's where they would build their sauna.
Right. For example, sometimes you might go out to dinner with a friend, but you want to have separate checks. You don't want one person to pay the whole bill. You want to pay individually. You want to have separate checks here.
Or go Dutch.
Or go Dutch, indeed. And in any case here, yes, pretty much every home in Finland has a sauna. And to enjoy a sauna, here's what you do. You sit in a wooden cabin in the frozen reaches. Reaches here can mean several things. It just might mean a certain area of land. But in this particular case, it just means a frozen area where the cabin is separate from your house. So I guess you still have to kind of go out there to the cabin. You have to walk through the snow or something. But once you get there, it's nice and warm and toasty.
While steam builds up all around you, remember we learned what building up means. It grows bigger and bigger and larger and larger. So you've got all this steam around you. You probably can't even see anybody. You sweat profusely. Profusely means to a large degree. So you've got a lot of sweat coming out of your body. Supposedly you're sweating out toxins and things that aren't good and healthy inside your body. But the good thing about a sauna is it makes you feel really relaxed.
Yeah, because you are sweating profusely, and I guess your pores open up and all that sweat comes out. So as you said, you're probably getting rid of all those toxins. I guess you could have the same effect here in Taiwan from a hot spring bath. I think they're probably similar, except one is sitting in the water, the other one is just sitting in a room. But in any case, it's as if you are watching all your worries evaporate from your pores. In this sentence, we have the verb to evaporate, which means a liquid simply turns into a gas, usually because it is heated up. During the summer, for example, when it rains, the water on the ground quickly evaporates. It's so hot, all the water just turns into steam, goes up into the air, and it's gone. In this case, yes, maybe all those worries, along with all that sweat, evaporates from your pores. Pores, of course, are the small holes in your skin where sweat comes out?
It's actually from an old Greek word, poros, which means passage. So things can come and go into your skin through your pores. It's kind of nice, huh? You can get a little bit more healthy. You can relax a little bit. I also think it helps you lose weight because a lot of those wrestlers and boxers who want to lose weight for a particular match, they have to be a certain weight. They'll often go in and sweat it off through a sauna.
Yes, it might actually be effective. Well, yes, indeed, you like the saunas in Finland, but of course, when you travel to another country, one of the greatest things to do is to try their local food. So here in the next paragraph, it says, aside from its many saunas, you could also say, in addition to its many saunas, Finland also has a number of delicious local dishes, from the home-cooked to high cuisine. So, of course, you can sample all sorts of local dishes or kinds of food. Just like here in Taiwan, there are a number of delicious local dishes, and we have a range of those local dishes from home-cooked meals to high cuisine. So home-cooked is just something that your mother makes for you every day. It's tasty, of course, but it's nothing fancy. It's not going to take her several days to cook. But high cuisine means really high-class food. We do use the word cuisine when we talk about really high-class food. I'd like to go out and have some Greek cuisine tonight.
Yeah, we don't talk about food at a fast food restaurant as being cuisine. So it's kind of expensive as well. Now, they eat a lot of game meats. Game refers to animals like deer, bear, buffalo, things we typically don't eat, but people go and hunt for. Not things like cows and pigs and what's the other? Chickens, yeah. Those aren't game meats. Game include animals that you have to hunt, and they probably are running from you as you try to hunt them. Things like moose, deer, and grouse. These are all part of a typical Finnish meal. It's not unusual for them to eat this kind of meat, although in other parts of the world it is. It's more unusual. On Thursdays, they have a traditional meal that consists of pea soup with a dessert pancake. This actually sounds really tasty. I love pea soup. When you use the verb phrase consist of, you're talking about what goes into something or what something is made of or made from. It consists of or it includes pea soup with a dessert pancake. That sounds kind of tasty as well.
It does. I could say, for example, a typical American Thanksgiving meal consists of turkey and potatoes and gravy and stuff like that. So here, a traditional meal in Finland consists of this pea soup, and you got this dessert. And this is a dessert pancake, which is something sweet eaten after a meal. And here we've got lohiketo.
Kaito.
I hope I said that.
I said kaito. I don't know.
Sounds close enough.
We don't know.
It's a creamy salmon soup. Salmon is a kind of fish that usually has kind of orange or red meat, guayu in Chinese, and it's common in Finland. So if you like salmon soup, hey, you could probably get some pretty tasty soups in Finland.
That sounds actually pretty good. Creamy means they've added some sort of butter or milk product, a cream to it. Now, they also eat sausages and buttered breads. Those sound delicious. And our writer compares some of the sausages and breads to what are found and eaten in Germany and Europe. They're considered to be standard, as are cabbage rolls. Cabbage rolls are pretty popular in several different countries, but you can definitely eat them in Finland. Do you eat them where you're from, Tom?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm actually not quite sure what this is, but I'm imagining it's like a bread with some cabbage inside of it. Maybe like breakfast rolls here in Taiwan. Probably something kind of similar. Well, we've talked quite a bit here, and I think we're all exhausted here from our explanation, and we're especially exhausted from talking about food. So I think it's time for us to take a little bit of a break. Here comes our Chinese teacher.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny. 我们今天要继续来看 Finland, 芬兰。它是一个 Wonderland, 梦幻之境。为什么呢？我们今天就要来看看它几个特别，而且你可能会想去参观的地方。第一个呢，就提到说，芬兰这里有一点很特殊，他们会喜欢从事的一个活动是 sauna， 这个讲的其实就是泡蒸汽浴。在芬兰这里呢，他们到底是什么时候开始做 sauna， 他们并不清楚。不过在芬兰这里 sauna 其实不是一样奢侈品，而是好像是一个必需品一样。我们来看这个片语，当你讲 A is regarded, is viewed as B， A 被视为 B， viewed这个动词你可以换成 regarded， 或者是你换成 seen， 意思都是一样。当然这里是被动的语态，也就是把 A 视为 B， 但是你如果是用主动语态的话，你就不需要用被动 view A as B, regard A as B, see A as B， 主被动的用法其实都是一样的。再来我们继续往下看，提到 sauna 它的形式，大家在台湾其实也都知道，泡蒸汽浴的时候你会大量的流汗，这个用的一个字是 profusely。 好，同学们如果对这个字不熟，可以顺便把它学起来。还有一点，他说你泡蒸汽浴的时候整个人会放松，好像是你在看你的烦恼从你的毛孔里头蒸发一样。我们看到这个句型as if， 我们晓得 as if 这代表仿佛好像，那比较特别的就是说它后面呢时态要怎么写，它有两种时态。as if 后面接的时态可以使用假设语气，也就是说你可能像你现在式就变成了过去式，变成 as if you were, as if I were， 这样子的说法就是假设语气了，表示好像是这样，可是其实它并不是真的。换句话说，它不是事实，你要强调它根本不是真的。但另外一个用词用法时态上，你也可以选择是真正的时态，也就是你不需要用假设语气，现在式就用现在式。所以这里的 as if you are watching all your worries， 那个 are 就告诉你它其实就像真的一样。所以如果你是用这个一般真实的时态的话，那就表示你认为这个感觉栩栩如生，就像是真的一样。好咯，谈到了这个 as if 之后，下一段呢，我们一开始就有一个片语要注意，这个 aside from， 我们知道在英文里面谈到除了什么之外，有好几个片语或者是字啊，比如说你会想到 besides, except, aside from, in addition to, apart from， 或者是 other than。 但是你要知道有些字用法是有区别的，像 beside 跟 except 这两个观念不同。但是如果你看到 aside from, apart from， 那就要注意咯，这两个字是中性的，就跟中文的除了什么之外一样，它可以是包括在内，也可以是把它摒除在外，所以这是一个比较中性的片语。再来我们继续往下看，下面还有一个重点，就是往下读到他们礼拜四做什么。他说到每个礼拜四就会有一个传统的一餐，然后这一餐呢吃什么？吃豌豆汤，吃甜点松饼。这边有一个片语 consist of， 注意到 A consists of B and C， A 由 B 和 C 组合而成，这个 consist of 一定是主动语态。好，那后面呢还有介绍他这边的食物，他提到了这边有很好吃的在德国可以找得到的香肠和奶油面包，那这种食物在芬兰也很普遍。这里有一个 those 其实这是一个指示代名词啊，那我们常常会讲 those who 怎么样的人，凡是怎么样的人。那这边的 those 它代替的其实就是前面提到的 sausages, butter bread， 好，那些东西一样的那些东西。好，那后面呢用到一个 found in Germany， 记住哦，这个 found 其实是省略掉 that are found， 换句话说这是一个被动语态过去分词。
We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after we go find something to eat.
All right, right, everybody, let's continue with our lesson. We're talking about saunas today, and we also talked about food that you might enjoy on a trip to Finland. Well, maybe you're a child at heart and you still want to celebrate Christmas. Well, Finland is the place for you. They've actually got a Santa Claus village there, so let's talk about that. Here in the third paragraph, it says, Finland is known for its wintry weather, and in recent years, it has become an unofficial home to Santa Claus. Yay, Santa Claus.
Yay!
And the reindeer. Of course, Finland is known for its wintry weather. Wintry means having to do with winter, cold, snow, stuff like that, blizzards, etc. But Santa Claus is the unofficial home there. Usually we think that Santa Claus lives at the North Pole, right?
Yes.
But of course, we all know that the North Pole is a big ocean there, of ice, So how can you build Santa's workshop there? It's far away from any natural resources. Where do they get their natural resources to build all those toys and stuff
Tom,
and feed the reindeer and stuff like that?
Santa is magic. He can do anything.
Well, he could be magic, yes, but I think when he's more practical, he decides to head down to Finland, where he can probably get some more resources there.
Get some more help, huh?
Yeah, hire local elves and stuff like that. Well, we're going up to the Lapland region of Finland, which is way in the far north of Finland, and the town of Rovaniemi in the Lapland region is the site of the Santa Claus village. And what is it? Well, it's a Santa-themed amusement park, okay? So, you've got amusement parks like Disneyland and Six Flags in the United States. Here in Taiwan, of course, you've got Jianhushan and Ocean Park and Liufutsuen, places like that. Those are theme parks. Well, they've got a theme park in Finland there called the Santa Claus Village.
Oh, it sounds so fun. I just love this idea that they came up with. And they get a lot of tourists going up there because who doesn't want to go see where Santa lives and put in a special request, perhaps for a Christmas gift? So in this particular town in the Lapland region, that's where the Santa Claus Village is located. It's a Santa-themed amusement park. So they've got lots of rides that you can go on, just like you can at other amusement parks. But the difference is everything is about Santa and Christmas, which is so cheery and happy. People love Christmas time, so I'm sure it's a fun place to go to. It says the park features many quaint wooden buildings. For me, at least, Santa would live in a wooden house. Just, I'm thinking that's where Santa would live.
Yep.
Now, if it's quaint, guys, it's kind of a fun word that means really attractive, charming, kind of unusual, maybe even a little old-fashioned. Sometimes if you see cottages or cabins in the woods, we'll call them quaint. They're not particularly modern. So they're kind of cute, and they even have a post office that's called Santa Claus's main post office. I bet that's a busy place.
Yep, so if you're writing a letter to Santa Claus to ask for the latest smartphone or something, this is where you should send your letter to Santa Claus's main post office. I don't know what the zip code is there. You'll have to look that up yourself.
I bet you don't even need a zip code. I bet you just write Santa Claus's post office and it'll make it.
They probably even take emails there as well. They probably even have a line account. You just send them a message. But here at the post office, visitors can buy Christmas gifts and cards and then have them sent from Santa Claus. So yes, indeed, you can go into the post office and mail out some postcards or gifts, and then when the person receives them, they will see that the gifts or cards are from Santa Claus himself. Ho, ho, ho.
They can even ask that the parcel not arrive until late December, just in time for Christmas. That's a very, very important customer service that they provide. A parcel is a package. So oftentimes at Christmas, we'll go out and buy a present for someone, and then we'll go stand in line at the post office to send our parcel or our package to the person that we love. So that's what a parcel is. And it's really kind of cool that you can ask to delay shipment so that it arrives just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for Christmas on December 25th. Now, here in the final paragraph, it says, all of this winter fun, good food, and abundance of saunas helped Finland earn another title in 2010, the world's happiest country. So the idea of this sentence is that Finland got some kind of recognition or got some kind of award, I should say.
Yeah.
It got a title or some kind of recognition way back in 2010, the world's happiest country. Maybe it did not win that award this year, but it's still going to be quite high there. Those northern countries always seem to be the happiest, like Canada and Sweden and Norway and Finland and stuff like that. How are they having so much fun up there? It's all cold and snowy, but I guess they know how to make the best of the cold weather, and all of these things helped contribute to this title. Good food, winter fun, and the abundance of saunas. An abundance of something is just a large amount of something.
That's right. A very large quantity of something. Maybe we could say, for example, Taiwan has an abundance of really yummy food. I think Taiwan has some of the best food in the world.
Taiwan has an abundance of betel nut vendors.
That's true, too. Guys, if you are looking for a way to cheer yourself up, why not plan a trip to Finland sometime? Because it's awfully fun there, and I bet everyone's in a good mood. Right now, we're going to listen one more time to our Chinese teacher.
我们提完了食物，接下来要看芬兰有一个很重要的景点，就是圣诞老人村。这当然是一个以圣诞老人为主题的游乐园咯。不过提到在这边游客可以做什么呢？你可以买圣诞礼物，还可以把它寄出去。这边提到寄送的时候，他说到 have them sent from Santa Claus。 我们知道 have它本身是一个实义动词，那实义动词的用法本来就比较特别。当你说你要别人去做什么事，如果你用 have somebody do something， 那就是会用原形动词。可是如果你现在这里是指这一些你买的礼物啦、卡片啦，被寄出来，从 Santa Claus 这边寄出的，这个 them 跟后面的 send 这关系就是被动的，因为是让他们被寄出来，所以你看到的 sent 是过去分词。最后还有一点，他说 If you need cheering up, why not visit Finland sometime? 这里为什么 need cheering up？ 为什么是 VING 呢？其实这也很特别，因为 need 这个字一般都是 a person needs something， 这个受词是你需要的东西，但是如果你现在有动作，一般是 a person needs to do something。 可是如果不是你去做，而是别人来做，你会用到的是一个被动的概念的话，这边就会改成 VING。 比如你讲 the fan needs fixing， 这个电风扇需要修理，这个修理不是电风扇做的，是人家来修理它，所以也就是说 the fan needs to be fixed。 换句话，以这边来说 if you need cheering up， 这是别人来 cheer you up， 所以你用 cheering up。 好，谢谢大家，我们今天节目到此结束。
Okay, that brings us to the end of our program. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. And indeed, have fun on your trip to Finland if you choose to go. Tell them we sent you. From all of us here at English Digest, I'm Tom.
I'm Stephanie.
Goodbye.
Bye.